Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Cardano World coming to you live. This is the Saturday night special for Cardano and crypto, and glad you could make it with us. I appreciate it. And I'm just going to run through some random stuff, some random news that came about starting Friday. Starting with a post by Elon Musk. The split-second court opens on Monday. X Corp will be filing a thermonuclear lawsuit against Media Matters and all those who colluded in this fraudulent attack on our company. So it's been a few years that Elon Musk took over Twitter. What, 2-3 years now? Something like that. And I guess he kind of semi-handed it off to a new director or CEO or something like that. And so hope that all goes well for Elon and everybody, on Twitter, considering all the stuff, that's been going on with free speech and everything. So I guess he's in court. And this was retweeted by Jason Appleton, who is the Crypto Crow. Kind of a, I guess you could call him maybe a crypto influencer, but to me, he's more of a no BS standpoint with his perspective. It's pretty straightforward, and he gives his opinion and what he thinks, like the rest of us do on crypto and what we think is happening in the crypto market. He gives a lot of good information, in my opinion. And so let's go over to Jason Appleton's Twitter account. Let's start off there, see if I can find it here. Okay, we'll just click his link on. And because he has a couple interesting posts. I guess I was already on his Twitter. Okay, so I don't see his, wait a minute, this is it right here. No, that's not it. Okay, I have it over here. Somewhere. Okay, here is Jason Appleton's, one of his latest videos. And he's talking about one of Charles's latest whiteboard videos that Charles came out with a couple days ago, explaining how Midnight, which is the new privacy, data protection, fourth generation blockchain that Charles designed and created and recently has been released and is live now on DevNet, which is fantastic. So let's listen to what Jason is talking about here, about Midnight.
Speaking a little bit ago, and to some of you guys are like, why would Crow be so emotional about something? Listen, when I first started reading up on Cardano, and I was starting to read all of the papers and everything related to its development and its plans and what it was all going to be, I remember Midnight being discussed, but I don't remember it being discussed by name. At the time, everything was laid out in a way that was like, this is everything that we're going to do. This is our plan for the world. This is how it's all going to work.
Sorry about the volume.
Then, over time, they've been breaking it down into individual phases, eras, development cycles, milestones, all of these different... Show your daughter how much you love her with this beautiful gift. It says, facets of development. And then when I watched this video from Charles tonight, I caught like the last 20 minutes of it. And then I went back to the beginning and I started watching it from scratch. And it just absolutely blew my mind. The realization that's going to hit you guys in the face here in just a few minutes, and you realize what's going on, you're going to know Cardano is going to take over everything in huge ways. And I'm going to explain to you why. My wife is calling me right now as I'm recording because I knew she was going to. I'm going to call her back as soon as I'm done with this video. I love her very much. And it's just how my wife rolls. I passively just told her I'll call her when I'm done. So what you're looking at here is you're looking at the recreation of a lot of the whiteboard that I've seen so far. And what you're seeing is the Cardano asset settlement layer. This is everything's in this green box is kind of like it's everything that makes up Cardano from its development cycles related from Byron all the way to Voltaire. And it's all wrapped in what Charles refers to as a best-in-class on-chain governance system, notably the CIP 1694 and MBG, with other programs associated with it like Laos and Babel fees. And within this asset and settlement layer, you've got the Cardano native assets. You have ADA itself, you have the EUTXO model, you have Plutus, you have Ouroboros, right? All of this stuff is basically like a country. And this is going to make sense in a minute. Because ultimately what this big green box here, is the country of Cardano. And within this country of Cardano, you have a framework of rules. You have what I'm going to call the constitution of the country. Just like the United States has a constitution, okay? What you have here is a constitution. Now,
and there you have it. Kind of a basic overview of Charles Hoskinson's whiteboard video and his explanation. Kind of a real basic overview, and look at what midnight is going to do for the Cardano blockchain and crypto altogether. The country constitution of Cardano. I like the sound of that. Now I'm going to jump over to an article here that I found interesting. And the article says cryptocurrency analyst CryptoJeb predicted in a November 17 YouTube video that Cardano ADA token could reach 90 cents within the next 6 months. Yeah, I think that's a very reasonable analysis there. And I'd like to go a little bit further into this article if I can get my computer working correctly. This is one of my older computers. I think I've had this computer for like 4 to 5 years now. It's by Dell. It's a Dell XPS computer, and it's lasted 4 to 5 years, and that's, like, to me, that's a miracle. It's actually crashed on me. It's crashed one time, and it actually fixed itself, which I thought was really amazing. It's the first time I had a computer that actually fixed itself, and the recovery program took over and re-downloaded the I guess the software application, for Windows or whatever, and it just refreshed the Windows and all the other stuff, and just kind of recovered everything. But I did lose a lot of stuff. Like I think I lost some of my photos and things like that, which was kind of disappointing a little bit. I hate losing photos. and I should work harder to save those in a better way. But I have, I have a lot of photos, um, and I'm always taking photos, of things for my own records, because life passes by and you never see it again, so it's nice to have a record of your life. So in this video, Jeb lays out several reasons for his bullish outlook on ADA. ADA is currently trading at just 38 cents, down 88% from its all-time high of 309. Yeah, well, all of crypto is down 70 to 90% from its all-time high, which was in September of 2021 anyway. So, I guess they just need to point that out. It's down 88%. Wow, what's new? But it's up. It's up. It was 24 cents. Now it's up to 38 cents. And it's up 50% over the last 30 days. And it's been holding that trend of being up 50% over the last 30 days for the last at least 2 weeks. It's been holding. So we're on an upward, more positive trend now in crypto, because everybody's realizing we're getting close to the 4-year market cycle, the halving, and all that stuff. Additionally, he claimed that Cardano has consistently remained a top 10 cryptocurrency due to its research-based blockchain technology. Its approach allows decentralized applications to be built on top of its Layer 1 ecosystem in a way not dissimilar from Ethereum. I wonder why it's not dissimilar from Ethereum. That's a good question. The analyst explained that decentralized finance DeFi apps are rapidly growing on Cardano in the Cardano ecosystem, with total value locked surging from $50 million to $250 million in the past year. New Cardano projects like Indigo, MintSwap, Optimum Finance have seen significant growth recently. Yeah, that's just a few. That's just a few out of like a couple dozen DeFi projects. Yeah. Jeb, who is also Crypto Jeb on YouTube, believes the fundamentals and technicals both point to ADA hitting 90 cents within 6 months. Yeah, oh yeah, that's very possible. Very possible. As a matter of fact, I could go even a little bit further and saying in 6 months, we could see a $2 Cardano. I mean, I can see 45 cents by Christmas, by the end of the year, the end of December. Oh, yeah, definitely, absolutely. So I'm going to skip out of this, and we're going to find another article that I found. And this is the one that really interested me the most. Analyst predicts 8,800% ascent to $35 Cardano, and I believe he's referring to the peak of the next bull run, which will be September of 2025. That will be the peak of the next bull run. So, Fiery Trading's latest Cardano ADA prediction might be one of the most bullish for the digital asset this year. ADA, the native token of the Cardano network, is currently trading at 39 cents, and if the crypto analyst prediction proves true, then it'll be an 8,800% rise to $35. The analyst presents the argument that ADA had already bottomed out last month, and this is why the price has been in an uptrend. They place the bottom for the price downtrend at the bottom support of the parallel channel, which happened right before the price recovery started. Let's see. As the analyst explains, the parallel channel is formed by drawing a line between the two bull market tops and copying that exact line towards the Cardano dump's bottom. So with this, ADA has confirmed the pattern, which is very bullish for the digital asset. Fiery Trading explains that it is this trend that could drive the Cardano price toward the new all-time high of $35. However, this is not happening soon, as the crypto analyst expects that the next market cap for ADA during the bull market will happen sometime in 2025. Yeah, most likely by September of 2025. Nevertheless, the analyst expects ADA to follow this pattern and ride it all the way above $35. Now, the reason I say that the peak of the bull market is probably going to be by September of 2025 is because of in my previous video, I covered a short clip of Kitco News where the host was interviewing Ken ELON, who's the CEO and founder of Meld. And he's more of an expert person who is also in the business world and has his own business and has done a lot of work for companies such as I think Volkswagen. He's made products for Volkswagen Corporation and some other high-tech stuff for major corporations. So he's a smart guy, and he knows everything, really just about everything that if you want to learn a little bit, just watch the Kitco News interview with Ken ELON, Meld's CEO, that just came out last week, and you'll learn a lot from listening to this person. So that's interesting that there's some analysts saying that the price of Cardano could reach, around $30 by September 2025. And that could hold true, I believe, in my mind, because Cardano, what Cardano and Charles Hoskinson have done is they have created a couple blockchains now that are trying to help the crypto industry rid itself of all these bad actors like FTX, SBF, who scam the crypto market for billions and billions of dollars, and they're still trying to manipulate the market, in my own opinion. I guess they're wanting to dump now $100 million a week. FTX wants to dump $100 million per week to I guess make some money back or something. And if you remember, FTX was heavily invested or loaded up on Solana, and made the price of Solana pump and some other cryptocurrencies pump. And then they dumped on everybody, and a lot of people lost a lot of money and got ripped off. So we don't want to have that happen anymore. And that's one of Charles Hoskinson's main missions, I believe, is to solve a lot of these scams, in blockchain technology, where they're getting scammed and hacked all the time, and people are getting drained, and it's just bleeding out the crypto industry, and it's really making the crypto industry look bad, when you have all these scammers and entities scamming the market. It just makes the crypto industry look bad. And so Charles Hoskinson, that's why he created this Midnight, this new 4th generation blockchain, to provide security and data protection, privacy to its users, in the future. And like I said before, he's been working on this for like 4 to 5 years. Just announced it that now he has a new blockchain called Midnight. And the reason that he did this in secrecy because he didn't want anybody like Ethereum to copy him and get ahead of the project and beat him to the punch, so to speak. Because we all know Ethereum's been trying to copy Cardano for a long time, and that's another subject matter for another day. And I'll probably do another video on that very soon because I find it very interesting. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment, this little multi-segment update. I try to keep up on important, relevant information and important, relevant things that are happening from day to day, week to week, because, we all want to know what's going on in the industry and everything, especially with Cardano, because it's the most advanced blockchain in the world. So you guys have a good day, and I've kind of exceeded my recording time here. I think we're up to about 20 minutes or so I have to cut it short here. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have a great week, everybody. Great holiday, and take care.